We may need to find you something to get a little bit higher. Say, hey, everybody.
Hey.
We are about 5 minutes from getting started. We're going to get this little guy situated so he can actually be a little bit more present here. So just give us a few minutes and we'll be ready to go.
I can see on this side.
All right. Hold on.
I gotta try to keep going.
Okay. Let us know if you can hear correctly. Let us know if you can hear us.
Like we're going to watch us.
What?
We're going to Chargers to watch us.
They know. Hey, everybody. We're about to get started. Good job. Good. I'm glad you can hear. Good to know. Just going to change a few things and we're going to get going.
We'll watch it.
This is how we see if people are what they say. All right. Well, I have my son here. We're trying to get him above so he can actually see. There he is. This is Malachi. Malachi, say hi to YouTube.
Hi.
We're going to get started. We have 6 bags today. So we have about 1 minute before we officially start ripping. So we'll go over a little bit of what's going to happen. We're just going to hang out and open up some of these rag bags right here. Again, we have 6 of them. Since we're just hanging out, just, hanging with you guys, you hanging with us while we're looking for these vintage t-shirts. If you guys have questions about vintage clothing, about anything really, you can leave them in the chat. And if I can answer the questions, I'd love to do that. So you're going to be silly, aren't you? So you can, he's taking requests. He likes to sing. He'll sing a song or two for you. All right. You going to sing a song for us? No. Okay. All right. You're not going to sing a song. Really? All right. So if you have not actually seen one of these rag bags before, or rag bag videos before, we buy these rag bags from local thrift stores. They are meant to be like sold to mechanic shops and such. Mechanics shops use them to clean up oil spills and stuff like that. We realized after being here for a while that they were selling these things, and I would see them all the time, and I would never touch them because I just figured they were junk. But then I thought, wait a minute, they don't know what is a good t-shirt and what is not a good t-shirt. So let me see if we could try out doing this ourselves. And it turns out, that these bags have been chock full of valuable vintage t-shirts. We have found all kinds of band tees from the 80s. We found wrestling tees. We found NASCAR tees that we've sold for hundreds of dollars. All out of these like $6 and $10 rag bags, depending on the size and the particular store we find them at. And we love doing this. So this is just us hanging out. So I see we're about 1 minute from actually starting at 7. So we are a little bit early. So let's hear where you're at, where you're watching from. Leave it in the chat where you are watching from, what country, which state, what part of the world are you watching from. and we'll get going here in just a second.
I bet Zachary's watching.
You think Uncle Zachary's watching?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Say hi. See if he says
Hi,
hi back.
Zachary.
I don't know. He may not be watching. He's a busy man. He's a
He
busy
works.
man. He does
And
work.
he has a lot of hotels they own.
Yeah. They have a lot of houses and stuff that they use like hotels. So, all right, we're gonna get going. It is 15 seconds till get this thing kicked off. Let's get into the first bag. We are gonna go fairly slow just so that we can catch as many people as possible, and hopefully people will jump on and enjoy this stream. So let's dig in now that Ruben. You think Ruben's gonna watch? All right, we're gonna get into it. Malachi, Malachi has been pretty well trained to look for vintage T-shirts. He is.
Wait, no, that's not something.
That's not a vintage T-shirt. No, I don't think so. So, let me know if everyone can hear all right and clearly.
I want to save this for Tirza.
What? What is it? Okay, show the crowd what you're gonna say for Tirza. That's what you're gonna say for Tirza. How cute.
It is really cool. It
It's
doesn't
not.
even have a tag on it.
All right, let's see. So far, nothing, and I'm not seeing anything particularly old. So
This is big.
yeah, here. Put that over there so we know to save it. Not.
Why to save it? Because it's good.
Well, I thought you said you wanted to save it for your sister.
I want to save this. I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a different shirt. I couldn't tell. A couple weeks ago, we hit a vintage late 90s Rugrats movie tee.
There's two tags on it.
Came right out of one of these bags. Has 2 tags, yeah. Came out right out of one of these bags. So in the week before that, we hit a Twilight, the movie that I don't particularly care for, but many people do like it. Was that? Hit one of the promo tees from when the movie released, which those things sell for over $100.
What? This is bottled.
Oh yeah.
And then on our back.
A lot of polos in this particular bag. A lot of polos. We got a Jack Daniels polo. All right, come on. Let's see that vintage heat. Vintage fire here. Come on.
I want to save this for Mom and see if it fits.
Nah, I think she probably has enough clothes. She probably doesn't need that shirt. Probably. I do. I think I got this T-shirt. I did. The T-shirt that I'm wearing right now. Yeah, it's an old rag. It's just all tore up. The T-shirt I'm wearing right now actually came out of one of these bags. It's one of my favorite tees right now.
Oh, this is another one.
Yep, another rag. Okay. This is kind of cool. Oh, this is a lottery
This
ticket.
is nature.
It's nature. It's a CJ Banks. Yes. This is nature.
Uh-huh. It's not.
We got an ESPN T-shirt. Smirnoff Ice Inside Track. This is mildly older. Can't tell exactly when. What is that? Not my kids. Don't know what that. Wait, no. Don't know what that's about. Don't know what that's about. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you guys are doing well. We're doing all right. Temperature's starting to cool off down here. That's a Hurley T-shirt. Yeah. They see it. Good job. If you guys see something that we missed, leave it.
This is Tommy.
Yeah, there you go. He recognized it. Show them what you found. Tommy Hilfiger. It is actually an older Tommy Hilfiger piece. Let me see if it's old enough or young enough to have the date. So this is 2002. So quite literally on the edge of vintage. So technically,
Whoa.
what's that? We're going to count that as vintage. We got this Hollister 2003 motorcycle tee. I don't know what that is. Hollister. I guess Hollister is a town that's not too far from us. 4th of July rally. We might hold on to that a little bit. Motorcycles. Good to see motorcycle memorabilia in here because motorcycle tees, they tend to always be a good sign. Looks like we just have a bunch of rags for bag number 1. That's the end of bag number 1. Bag number 2 up.
This smells kind of good.
Smells kind of good.
Smells bad.
Smells kind of good or smells kind of bad? Smells kind of good, I guess. Yeah.
And this was a bull. Yeah, this was a bull.
Oh, it's got a bull on it. Yeah, or a longhorn. All right, come on. We got to get something.
This was a bull one.
Oh. So we've got that's a Razorbacks, Arkansas Razorbacks. It's not particularly old. Yeah, it's not old. Whoa.
A tie-dye shirt.
Tie-dye shirt. We find lots of tie-dye shirts. We've got to be able to hit a vintage T-shirt, a decent vintage T-shirt this time around because we have 6 bags. Last week, if you watched and saw last week was not particularly great. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa. What do you have here? All right, so we have a local. Oh, this is 2006. You can tell it's from the Midwest because they cut their sleeves all the way down to the bottom. Their sleeve all the way down to the bottom. Not my look. This is just a local racing tee. It's actually a pretty dope tee, but of course, it's not even really a T-shirt anymore. So unfortunately, you want to keep it. It's like that's literally a rag. Quite literally, just a rag. All right, let's see what else we got here. If it had sleeves, we'd keep it because it is pretty cool. You're right. We got some. Okay, so it looks like there's a bunch of racing stuff. I'm seeing T-shirts having to do with racing.
If we find a Harry Potter shirt, then I'll keep it.
You gonna keep a Harry Potter T-shirt?
There's probably gonna be none in here.
Well, there probably won't be, but you never know. Got some rags. What do you got there? Yeah, looks like something. But like I said, I'm seeing some like stuff that's associated with racing, which could be a good sign that we could hit a NASCAR tee. Plant flowers. That's right. Nope. Oh, what's this? We got a Nike. Oh, this probably fit your brother. It's kind of a cool Nike tee. Oxford Golf. Nothing so far. Nothing. I've not seen anything particularly old either. Just in general, whether it be what?
This is
Bow and arrow. Oh, what is this? This looks not Escape to the Future. Price Cutter. It looks old, but it's not old. It's like it has to do with the Cardinals or something, which is a thing we see a lot here in Missouri. A lot of Cardinals fans. I don't think you should probably smell them all. It's probably not they probably don't smell good.
They don't. I'm gonna keep this.
Why? Why? It's like 10 times your size.
Wait.
You need to give me a good, compelling reason why you should.
School is the same logo.
The same logo as your school. Oh, that's the high school. Look, there's a high school nearby. Yep. All right, bag number 2 gone. We are sort of not doing super hot yet. Probably only, not really any vintage yet. Which this is what happens, man. You play the game. I've opened so many bags, but typically, this number of bags, we can find something.
What?
Red Hat Diva. Don't know what that's about. Got Relay for Life. We got a lot of relay tees. People who, went to an event. Ow. That's my eye. People who went to an event. Oh, that's kind of cool.
What?
Bubble gum. Let's stick together.
This is
What's that? What is that?
It could fit me.
It could fit you. I don't know if you want that t-shirt. It's kind of dirty. Oh, come on. We got to find something.
It says it's for 5.
All right, so we got something.
It says
not.
it's for 5 and 4.
Well, got to clean it first. All right, so this is not vintage, but this is a t-shirt we can sell. It is an Affliction t-shirt. It looks like it's in good condition. It's actually clean, pretty clean. Smells fine. It's got the normal distressing that you would see on an Affliction shirt. I see. Nice. But this is probably $25 right here in just this t-shirt. So I spent $30 total on all the bags. So this gets us close to at least making back our money. But you know what we want to do? We want to find vintage bangers, not just make our money back. It's not exciting for you guys, not exciting for us unless we can find some vintage flame. So let's
Who's picking up that?
Oh, you were picking this up? Sorry, bud. Are you picking and choosing what you're grabbing? Oh, you got a bunch of kids' clothes in here. No, if that were a better brand, I'd say keep it because it is probably your size. You want to wear this t-shirt?
Yeah.
Monster?
Yeah.
No.
He likes to have.
Your mom would throw a fit.
Uncle Mike likes monsters.
Uncle Mike likes monsters. Or okay, we cannot keep everything, son. What do we got here? We have nothing. We got a Guns N' Roses tee, and it's from the Midwest because you can tell. How can you tell it's from the Midwest and from our area? You know exactly how. It's because of this. This is the size of sleeve holes in our area. I swear. I'm not really concerned about that. That was like a Guns N' Roses t-shirt from Walmart, but
this is a black shirt.
Just a black shirt. It's actually inside out. Hold on. It's not just a black shirt. It actually has a tag. So let's see what it actually ended up. Outlander. Yeah, it's a like.
Now look at this.
Oh, that's funny. That's cute. Bunch of cats. We
Like
do find some of the best cat t-shirts in these bags. Lots of polos today. Yeah, somebody lost a job or got a new job and bought new clothes or went to school or grew up. Or,
what?
What?
It's another one. It's another look.
Yeah, that's because we got these from that town. So it makes sense that they're... Up. Here we go. Our first banger. We got a South Park t-shirt.
Oh.
I'm not from 2007, so not
And
super.
look at this.
Yeah, I see it. Oh yeah, that's cool. Not crazy, not old, but these are still fairly desirable. I cannot tell a size. It feels a little bit small, maybe a medium. But respect my authority, Cartman there. I've gotten a couple of those t-shirts. South Park t-shirts tend to do pretty good. So
This is a big.
looks like we're in at least somewhat. We got a 2003 t-shirt. Looks like we're moving into the realm of profit here. I'd imagine. Yeah, a Coca-Cola t-shirt. I'd imagine that South Park tee would sell for $20 to $25. All right, what else we got here? You want that?
What?
Cars. Whoa. What in the world is this? Big old towel? Big old towel.
What is it inside too?
Yeah. No, I think it's Cars too.
Right.
All right, that was the end of bag number 3. We're just halfway, ladies and gentlemen. 3
Now
more
there's
bags.
3 more bags.
This one's a little bit heavier than the other ones, I think.
Okay.
All right. Vintage clothing. Let's go.
This is hot.
If you are just joining us, this is actually a vintage this is a vintage shirt. Not sure.
What? This is an arc? Or no?
Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skinner T-shirt. I don't think this is liquid blue. No, it's not. If you're just joining us, we are opening up rag bags, bags of rags that were intended most likely for mechanic shops and or the trash, and we are searching them live for the first time with you, searching for vintage T-shirts that have value. This is a series that we do. We've been doing them on Monday nights. We may move it to Sunday nights, depending on if it works better for people who are interested in watching. Normally, we do these and pre-record them. Wow, there's a bunch of paint all over that guy. We normally pre-record them, but we're trying this out live, see if it's interesting to people. So you guys can literally be with us while we do it.
This is tiny.
What is it?
What?
Gas mug. Nothing. Yep, nothing. What do you got there? What is a big tee, big Cardinals tee. It is not old though. All right. Come on. We have in the past done really, really well out of these T-shirt bags or these rag bags, which are mostly T-shirts. So far, it's not been particularly good today. But that is the reality of it. Sometimes, when we pre-recorded these, we did not show every single video or every single bag that we ever opened. Some bags were just not good. And this could quite possibly be one of those set of bags that just were not good. And maybe they're catching on to me at the thrift store and they're just starting to. But I have checked their racks. They don't have vintage T-shirts out, at least very often. So I'm pretty confident they're not shortchanging me here. We still have the same opportunities we normally would. It's just a matter of finding it. Whoa. Oh, okay.
What?
All right, so it's a Cheap Trick tee. But wouldn't you guess? Gigantic sleeve holes. I mean, this is actually a Cheap Trick tour tee from 2012 to 2013. So it's not a vintage one. But tour tees, when they're specific from specific tours, tend to do okay. They're resellable. That's my face. You're yeeting those T-shirts into my face. All right, the rest of it is rags.
I only have two more bags.
Rag
bags.
Two more rag bags. Here we go. If you have any questions about vintage or anything related to the channel,
then just go and see
us. No, just comment in the chat. If you have questions about vintage, you maybe have some Levi's you've been looking at and can't figure out. We might be able to help answer the question right now. Oh, I see an older tag. All right, so we have a 1997 vintage T-shirt here. It is not single stitch, but proud to be an American. The collar, though, is cut. What is it with you people in modifying your T-shirts?
Basketball shorts.
So technically vintage. Is it particularly desirable? That is probably not. So we'll put it aside just for now.
Short.
Yes, it is. But the good news is that I'm seeing older clothes. That is the good sign.
Smells like
if it smells bad, we're gonna move it on. Oh, big T-shirt here. Carhartt T-shirt.
What? Whoa. Oh, this is good. Sleep.
What do you see?
Is this a single?
A single?
No, yeah, this is American.
We have a single stitch T-shirt right here.
This is a single.
Oh yeah, yeah. So this is a single stitch T-shirt right here, and that is "Land of the Free, Home of the Brave." So it's good to see we're seeing older clothes. We're seeing T-shirts
American again. Kissy lips.
Kissy lips, America. Well.
Basketball game.
Well, hey, what you don't want you eating those things into my face again.
I'm not.
All right, we got to. There are older T-shirts in this particular bag.
I want to keep this.
You just want to keep all the t-shirts, dude. What's that about? Oh, what is it? My homework exploded. Minecraft t-shirts. Hold on to your Minecraft t-shirts. Someday they might be worth a little bit of money. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not.
It is true.
It is true. Is your whole generation going to buy Minecraft t-shirts when you guys have long forgotten about Minecraft? What do we got here? We got a Springfield Cardinals t-shirt.
Again.
Again, what? Yeah, it's not surprising, son. This is all stuff that's been donated from that town.
Into a same town.
Yeah. So far, this is not looking good. Come on, we just need one banger.
The monkey?
What?
No, this is not a monkey.
Let everyone see it. That is a pug. A dog. We got some towels.
Again.
We got nothing. A couple more garments here. Nope. Last t-shirt here. It's a Nautica t-shirt. New Nautica. All right.
One more bag.
One more bag. All right. This is it. This is our last hope for this week. We will continue to stock up these bags. We'll continue to stock up these bags and try to go again next week. We may be moving it to Sundays. I will let you all know via the community tab or in a video or on our Instagram, which you can find in the description below. All right, what do we got here? Blank. Nothing.
Okay, no.
We're striking out there, bud. Nope. We don't want to pull it apart too much because we don't want to go everywhere.
Everywhere. That's all.
If you have vintage questions about your clothing, maybe you have a pair of Levi's you haven't been able to figure out, you can also check out my email in the description below. Send us an email. Send us an email, and I will send some pictures of the garment that's in question, and I will try to help you out. Oh, so we have the mountain, but this is new. The mountain. This is 2013, so not as valuable.
Why we went with the old shorts?
Yeah, well, yes, that's the whole point of this exercise, Malachi. How do you not know that by now?
No, it's falling under.
Yeah, I told you. All right, come on. If you have, it's probably a good time to remind people that we do have a fairly extensive library on Levi's. You can check the playlists button on our channel page. You can see the Levi's guide collections. They've got a lot of good information there. If you're trying to figure out about your particular pair of jeans or a jacket that you have. Oh, man.
But this says a number of it. Dad.
Yeah, it does. 2011. All right, coming down to the end here.
I hope you get a good one, but we're not. We're not going to get a good one.
It does not look like it. Can you grab those?
No, it's funny. One fell.
Well, grab it. We got looks like maybe
Okay,
vintage
it's all
Old
done.
Navy.
It's all done.
My Levi's don't have the Levi's stamp inside, but are claimed to be vintage. Also, no kind of care tag. It's not.
A wet bowl.
Yeah.
Like a wet.
All right, that's it for the tees. It's not normal that it would not have any care tags. It should have a care tag. If it does not, it was probably because it was cut out at some point. So the best way that I would suggest to look at that or to is check out the stamp on the back of the closure button. If it's 3 digits, you're looking at newer than 1980. If it's less than 2 digits, 2 or 1, then it's going to be earlier than that. So that's for like one of the first easy ways, because that stamp doesn't rub out as easy as people clip out the tag. So that would be my first guess. If they are, I think it's probably best to first confirm that they are in fact Levi's. If the rivets have Levi's stamped on them, if the pair of jeans has the arcuate on the back pocket, those are all things you want to double check. Those are things that are unique and trademarked by Levi's. So if you can confirm that those things exist on the jeans, obviously they are Levi's, and then you might have to be a little more specific. Sounds like this would be a good pair to send me pictures of. The email is in the description below, because these get really confusing when it's like no tags and stuff. So sometimes you just have to rely on sort of intuition to determine whether or not they are in fact vintage, and look at some other smaller, lesser known markers. So yeah, Alex, hopefully you can figure that out. So, but anyways, that was the you're standing on the mountain now of clothes that we are now going to have to move out of the house here. But
it's a cabin.
In the cabin. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you like vintage content like this. But we do all kinds of different content specifically relating to thrifting and to vintage. Otherwise, see you guys on the next one. Thanks for joining us. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Later.